Ah, the one that got away, huh, son? You two made quite the handsome couple on the internet. Was brought up at a PTA meeting.
Living life a little dangerously.
I'm willing to embarrass myself.
Did you see that shot?
I'm still not sure what movie we're making.
Shocker.
Outside is with a real party.
Today's Wednesday. Today's hump day. And I am humping. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. All right, I'll do it. The only way this is gonna work is if I absolutely go for it.
That's right, baby. That's what we're going to take number 50.
All of us have a real great relationship with each other, so it's fun.
We all knew we had something amazing.
This is X-rated.
Peculiar, embarrassing, funny, hopefully. Showing no inhibitions for the sake of comedy.
It's gonna be great.
How do you top the apple pie? Well, he's kind of done it.
Adam Hers just did an amazing job and came up with such an original story.
And the fact that everybody was coming back, all the kids were coming back, I said, okay, good. I mean, this is great.
For me, the point was to make a movie that was a logical extension of where we left the characters before. Not all of a sudden they go to South Africa and go on a safari.
Then we came up with a story about what happens to you. What happens when you go to college that first year? What happens when you come home?
The reason I chose to start the story where it starts is I thought back to when I was in high school and then went through college, and the next time I saw everybody was after the first year of school. So it felt like the natural place to pick the story up.
Characters, and so they get to come back and have a little fun with them again.
Thematically, it sort of centers around the idea that things are not going to be the same as they were in high school, and that things obviously change.
We just went on with what happens in life, and we tried to put the same innocence on it, and we tried to put the same fun and the same hurt and drama that happens.
The first day of rehearsal for the sequel, it's literally just right where we left off. We fell right back into it.
When you make a movie, it's like camp, because you're with the same group of people for 10 weeks. All day, every day, you eat together. You don't sleep together, but you dream about each other. And so it was like coming back to camp.
And I said, Jason, I want you to watch American Pie a couple times. I want you to remember what Jim was like. And he's like, okay, I'll watch it, but I'll tell you what, there's no character I've ever done that's closer to me than Jim.
You don't think I'm a dork?
Whatever you are, Jim, that is what I like.
In a sense, Biggsy is kind of Jim. He's just the perfect Jim. And combine that with great acting talent, and there you go. He's just on the spot.
Everybody loves Jim, right? He's the greatest kid. You're rooting for him. You want him to do well. He's not the best-looking guy on earth.
Here's a guy who gets caught humping a pie and masturbating and more in the sequel here, up to some crazy things.
Rock and roll!
Jim became a huge stud at college. Definitely a ladies' man. Raking in the women now.
Hey, I remember you.
Oh, do you now?
You're that guy who blew his load on the internet.
Not so much has changed. He's still very curious.
Yeah.
Sexually curious, sexually frustrated.
Where's my big guy?
Oh, no.
Hey!
Jim, we got here.
Jim convinced himself and been convinced by everyone else that he's a horrible lover, which we've seen in the first picture. He's a disaster in bed. And he feels his only, in essence, chance at redemption of that is
To hook it up with Nadia, have a little hanky-pank. And he is afraid that he's not going to be up to par performance-wise for Nadia. So he seeks the help of Michelle, flute girl.
This one time at band camp?
That's a lot of flutes.
I have to admit, when I walked into the first rehearsal, I looked at Jason and I damn near dropped. The resemblance, I thought, this is great. How did they do this? How did they find a kid whose eyebrows are, 25% as big as mine.
Well, I'm more comfortable now, obviously, going for it because I did go for it in a very big way the first time around.
He was excited about the idea that we can, go through and kind of, improvise these things and find new beats and new lines and everything else.
It was like, oh God, humping a pie, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. All right, I'll do it.
He loved that. He loved the fact that we were out there without a net. Things would change from take to take, and he loved it. He wanted to play.
Next thing you know, Jim's in the hospital. He mistook crazy glue for a lubricant. That's all I'll say.
He grabs the wrong tube. Let's put it this way. I'll just leave it at that. You figure out what and where, and it becomes a very kind of painful.
American Pie 2 tries to bombard him with temptation.
Just know that next steps are always around the corner and things change, and that's okay. And you're allowed to grow up, and you're allowed to be different, and you're allowed to have different and new experiences, and that's okay.
Come meet Jade and Sarah.
Hi. Which one's Jade?
This is Jade.
Hi, Jade.
That's Sarah back there.
Hey, Sarah.
How old was she? Maybe 40. Sarah was hot. 15.
That's optimistic.
I was about to ask.
That's right, baby.
Vicky will always love Kevin. I mean, that was her first, and they went out for years in high school, so speech was very complicated for me to, even remember. I was never very good at math. As an actor, I really never had to learn those things.
I was just really excited to see everybody again and, be a part of this movie with everybody again. People really wanted to see what became of everybody. It's really wonderful.
Nadia has no clue what's going on behind what she can't see. She has no clue. She just thinks that everyone around her, these Americans, are a little strange. She's been in New York and she's traveling, and she calls Jim and says she's going to come see him at the end of the summer.
First one, it's like, oh, wow, there's the voice, okay. It's sort of one of those voices that just never leaves. It's a little frightening.
After the second day, I was like, okay, I'm back. Just being around the environment with other guys it was funny. We're all like, oh my gosh, Stifler's back. It's just nice to see all these guys interacting in the same kind of situations again, and to see Stifler amongst the group, just kind of being the antagonist.
And in a lot of ways, all of us have a piece of Stifler in us. The person that wants to have fun, the person that goes out and lives to the limit, the me side.
Stifler's the guy you love to hate.
Make it real. If you do that, we'll do anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
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 You better like it.
I promise. I wouldn't lie.
Gave him the tongue.
Take 2. Take 8. Take 12. Take 15.
This is the only ass we're doing, right?
Well, that's the only ass I'm doing. I don't know about you, dude.
It's just kind of nice to see a guy like this just get totally embarrassed.
Eugene came in and made that part bigger and better than I ever thought it was going to be. I always saw him as just and Eugene flew with it.
Well, what's great about Eugene is he's the king of improv. Eugene, it's always different, and it always is funnier, and it's always a very smart interpretation.
Eugene is a genius, in my opinion. The guy's amazing. So if Eugene comes to me with a suggestion, I would be foolish not to at least try it.
Coming back as this guy is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, We're kind of taking this guy, we're growing with him a little bit, we're expanding a little bit, and it's a very interesting character.
I mean, Eugene Levy is a big reason why the American Pie series is a hit.
I think it's plain and simple. I mean, this man loves his son, and he will do right by him at kind of any cost.
Mucilage is dangerous territory. I would think any adhesive would have a warning on the tube.
Yeah, I was trying to use the lubricant. Okay, I thought it was a lubricant.
Oh?
My son has other things on his mind right now.
Dad.
He's not too concerned about what you think of his taste in video rentals.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, that's a low priority, lady. That's way down on the totem pole.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dad.
My son is sitting here with his hand glued to his...
Hey, I'm not a closet at anything, okay?
Eugene's fun, 'cause he comes in, you never know what he's gonna do, and you end up with great stuff.
Keep it real, homies.
Writing Finch is so much fun because he doesn't obey the normal rules of writing for a character. Anything I write for Finch, you can kind of go, yeah, he might do that. Like, the kid's a mystery.
As ahead of his time as he was in the first one, he's that much more ahead of his time this time. Finch definitely has had some more experiences, but the memory of Stifler's mom has not left his mind at all. So there's a party in Stifler's house. He sneaks into her room just because he needs to smell her smell and see her surroundings, and he finds a book on a thing called Tantra.
Played as badly as anybody else.
Tantra is a spiritual thing, but it's also a biological thing that you have to go all out to know that that's how you do it funny, you know? Adam Hertz, when he wrote the script, he really didn't hide anything.
Finch is his own animal, and he creates his own stories, you know, and ultimately has the most surprising endings.
I didn't know this when you were sitting my naked leg on the toilet.
I've got an innie.
How long into production was that?
See? Complete ecstasy.
Yeah, now it's moving forward.
Get it.
Changing the
to the next step.
Trying to reach pleasure, not getting there.
We realized we had right back. We had maybe something even more special in the first one.
When those guys hit it, there's nothing like it.
It was back to old friends again instantly. That's when I knew that the movie was gonna work.